What's up, family? In this video, we'll be looking at more creepy and strange TikToks that are going to make you question reality.
Fresh kicks are one of the devil's tricks. Sounds silly, right?
Kind of.
Maybe not. Before I really get into it, let's look at some symbolism, such as Champion, who's made shoes and apparel for a really long time. Big in the 90s and recently made a comeback.
True.
Well, who's the champion? Apparently the devil believes so, because the logo is a laughing devil. Here's a big one, Nike, which I believe the logo is more Saturn symbolism, and Nike is the Greek goddess of victory, aka a fallen angel.
Did anybody know that? Nike's the Greek goddess of victory. No wonder Nike is so big in sports. Who is Adidas?
And Adidas, pretty close to more pyramid symbolism, but one thing is for sure, they're famous for the 3 stripes. Each shoe has 3 stripes on the outside and the inside. Perhaps 33 symbolism. After all, the Leaf logo has a 3 on one side and a 3 on the other. Is it a coincidence that the Reebok logo can be mirrored more ways than one to resemble a square and compass? I had to cut off the top and bottom, but you see it. The other Reebok logo, pyramid symbolism. Fila, pyramid symbolism. New Balance, coming in hot with some 33 symbolism. Vans, with the checkered symbolism. Interesting year as well. The list goes on. 1, the amount of money people are tricked into spending on it.
For real.
2, the countless false idols attached to these shoes. Which, by the way, there's a reason he always put the tongue out. If you know, you know. I digress. Next on the list is the trends people are tricked into following, such as red bottoms. Again, if you know, you know. And did you know there's another meaning to the word shoe, which is a second bad thing that happens or might happen after something bad has already happened?
What?
I wonder if that's more mockery, because most shoes are actually bad for you. There's an assortment of issues that can be caused simply by your shoes. Meanwhile, putting your feet on some grass or some soil offers a variety of mental and physical benefits. Big Pharma doesn't want you to know that most medications can be avoided through grounding and fasting. There's always truth hidden within words, such as we call this the heel and the soul. With each step, heel, soul. Does my opening statement still sound silly?
It doesn't now. More flooding in Chicago. This is crazy.
One sandwich in, and I'm trying to figure out, it's even in the inside of these bitches.
Hot and spicy McChicken. Ugh.
I'm not gonna cook that yet.
Rubber.
It won't break. Look, it won't break.
What is it? A potato?
This has gotta go.
It took that much to get it to break.
This is gonna go.
Not a single person is tearing up right
Oh,
now.
it's an onion. Ugh, plastic watermelon. What are they trying to feed us?
Opened up the fake chicken. This is that science lab made meat. Ringy.
This does not look like a steak.
That does not look like a steak at all. So, did you guys see my video earlier today where the guy showed us a real steak? I think it was steak. I don't know. It was some type of beef. It was like chopped up, but it was thick. You couldn't really separate it. What is this?
Here we go, guys. Would you eat lab-grown meat?
What is that?
Or do you think that we don't know enough? Comment below, share, follow. Thanks, guys.
Dear internet, first of all, I soaked this meat in a vinegar, and yes, it changed color. Like, it went from pink to brown. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just the vinegar that got in there. But why is this beef holographic?
The whole piece of fish.
That ain't no fish. Don't know what that is.
Look at that. It's like...
Give you chills.
OVNI captado en Metepec, México.
What? What was that? Flooding ain't no joke.
Folks have this big problem of headlights. That's the bugs, and all animals do. The ape has to groom himself all day long, picking the bugs out of their head. Why? Because he has straight hair. Straight hair is animal hair. And therefore, our women spend $15 billion a year to have hair that has headlights. But
crazy.
Fortunately, it goes down to the roots. Your straight hair has to come from the root. Because the straight hair comes through a round follicle, not an elliptical follicle like human hair, like our hair does. So we've been programmed to believe it. Now, what I have here, right here, is a picture of a robicone. Now, what is a robicone? Well, a few years ago, they found that the pesticides that they were using on straight hair to kill the headlights was losing its effectiveness. If you go into a drugstore, I don't know if you all have Rite Aid in New York. Well, you go into Rite Aid and you say, where's the counter for the headlights? They'll point you over to a counter where they have all kinds of pesticides. And they have 19 types of chemicals. But these chemicals are losing their effectiveness, they're losing their power. So the scientists went to the laboratory and came up with an electronic comb called a robicone. Now the robicone kills the headlights electronically, and you hear it, it can zap, zap, zap. You can hear it when it kills a louse.
Yo. Better get y'all robicombs. That's crazy. I've never dealt with lice. I wonder why. Probably because I don't have hair, huh? Ooh, y'all didn't know where I was going with that one, huh?
Y'all hear that shit? What the fuck is they doing up there? Now what the fuck do that sound like?
I'm gonna show you something you didn't know was there because you can't see it unless you have one of these microscopes from the TikTok shop. Look at all the names of all these states. They are all on the top of that building there. And unless you have a microscope like this, you are not going to know that they're there. Check it out. Click the link in the bottom left corner. This microscope is awesome. Look at the fine lines, the details that it gives you. Amazing. LED lights on the bottom, has an SD card slot on it. You can take pictures. The microscope is just awesome. Look at that. Have you ever seen him like that?
Never.
$5 bill? No, not unless you have a microscope like this. It's on the TikTok shop. Click the link in the bottom left corner to get one.
You can probably see a bunch of stuff with that microscope. Like there's probably a bunch of hidden symbolism.
I was right. Me and Am got on the train to come home, and oh my god, what is that on my?
Oh!
My eyelash hanging off.
I dang near jumped with her. Yeah, the weather in Chicago just been crazy in general. They're probably out there fighting in the skies, intergalactic wars.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save
That's
£50
crazy.
per person. That's £200 off.
See, that's what happens when you buy your roller coasters from Temu.
Life does not.
Please read your kids' clothes. What? See? Why would that be on a Spider-Man shirt?
Can you break down the biggest brainwashing they did to us?
Greatest, most honorable Elijah Muhammad said the greatest brainwashing was to turn us away from the land. Because when we turn away from the land, we're turning away from our ability to be independent and to be free. So when I read that he said that, I was like, man, there's a lot of brainwashing that happened with us as a people when we and going through, the transatlantic slave trade and slavery. But the greatest brainwashing was to turn us away from the land. And when you get into this land and you get into growing and you get into being productive, you begin to really see like what exactly that we were turned away from. But just the way we were turned away from it, we could turn back to it and pick up these skills again and get back into the soil and reconnect so that we can start growing for ourselves and being productive on the land.
Absolutely. So let's get into it. And how lucrative can this industry get, brother?
Well, we could study America. They took cotton and made billions and trillions of dollars. To your point, cotton was first for them, but that wasn't the end. In the South, they was growing cotton. In the North, they had the Industrial Revolution, where they was converting cotton into products that they was selling all over the world to help them become a rich country.
So that's group economics again, isn't it?
100% group economics. Because if I grow the cotton and my brother, manufactures the clothes, we have now an economic system that somebody can't cut off. Your competition can't come to you and go to your supplier and say, no, don't sell them these clothing items anymore, which is something that we struggle with as a people anytime we get into economics.
Look! This is the eye of the trenches!
The Simpsons predicted the Texas floods, and now their latest prediction is seriously disturbing. Just listen to this.
Great blackout. We had no power and no prospects of getting it.
What is it? What is it? We'll never know! Don't worry, kids. The government will help. The government cannot help itself, let alone you. So to take your minds off your troubles, I propose some kind of games, either hunger or squid.
And just 3 days ago, Trump flagged this exact threat.
No, I'm not kidding. You don't have to hook into the grid, which is old and, could be taken out. If it's taken out, they wouldn't have any way to get any electricity.
You don't have to hit us with missiles. Just knock out the grid and boom. No electricity, no communication. And he's right. They've been warning us. What are you gonna do when you wake up and your phone doesn't work? No texts, no calls, no news. And the government, they can't help themselves, let alone you. The only source of power left is the sun.
I think it's all a big play to trick us into accepting something else. You get what I'm saying? Like trying to fearmonger us into this blackout. So therefore there's going to be like something new is going to come from that, right? I don't know what that new is, but they're trying to implement something new. That's just my thoughts, right? What do you guys think? Yo, if she don't turn them windshield wipers off on that dry window, that must squeak like, yo. Oh, that's crazy.
They said the revolution will not be televised, and I never understood what that meant. Like, it never made. I was like, okay. But then I hear there have been music festivals going on in several cities for a week straight, and you can't even Google it. It's not on the news. You have to call it a music festival to even hear anything about it. Who benefits from us not knowing this information?
Wright Brothers Construction Company, Incorporated, is aware of a video circulating on social media involving a confrontation at one of our project sites. The footage is upsetting and does not reflect the standard of professionalism and respect we expect on any job site where our name is represented. We want to be clear. The language and behavior displayed in the video are unacceptable. While not all individuals involved have been confirmed as Wright Brothers employees, we are actively investigating to determine the facts and the roles of those present. Preliminary accounts indicate that some of our employees attempted to de-escalate the situation when a member of the public arrived at an active construction zone, filming and refusing repeated requests to leave or lower their phone for safety reasons. Regardless of the circumstances, threats, hateful language, and any form of discrimination have no place on our projects or within our company. We are taking immediate steps to identify those involved, assess any violations of our code of conduct, and apply disciplinary action where appropriate. Wright Brothers Construction is committed to fostering a work environment and public presence built on respect, accountability, and integrity. We are initiating additional training for all supervisory personnel focused on conflict resolution.
Wow.
You guys, these caterpillars. Oh, he hid. They're making cocoons. Look, they're everywhere.
Yo no sabía que los pinos hacían eso.
And then look.
Vénmela.
See, that's just nasty. Look at that. Look, it's coming up.
Bringing it inside to close this cocoon.
That just look crazy.
And they're everywhere. Literally. They're everywhere on this tree.
Damn.
That's so cool. Look. Look at it. He's got a piece of green thing in his mouth.
Están buscando.
Where is this? Hmm. Yo, I got a big Buddha over there, just in the middle of nowhere. Oh snap. They got the guns drawn on them. What's really going on here? Gone. I wonder what was really going on there. I used to play a game back in the day. I think it was Need for Speed, and you'd have to get chased by the police, and then you'd run over those. I'd be like, dang. Now you riding on the rim.
You see what they on with me, folks? I'm not on none of that. Look, we not on none of that. Bro, what is y'all on, folks? Y'all harassing people, gang. Look, folks, what is it? Look, what is it?
Detained for what? For walking? Talking about some stop. Them to be the ones I'd be scared of. The unmarked cars, like, I don't know what you got going on, man. Me wondering why Kellogg is waiting, taking out the toxic dye from you. Oh, I see. Man, people got to start writing their sentences a little bit better so I can read them. Or maybe I just don't know how to read. Me wondering why Kellogg is waiting, taking out the toxic dye from U.S. products by the end of 2027 and not just do it right now. Why? They want more people to get sick. Too big of a process. Maybe by 2027 we'll forget about it. I don't know. What's the reason? Shouldn't they have put an on in between waiting and taking? I don't know. I can't read, y'all.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Oh,
And
wow.
Right now,
Man, dude, I want to know if the dude in the background that was partying with him, dude. I didn't know if he died or not.
Right.
Dude.
What was that?
Dude, you're over there partying with him, dude. You need to be running, man. The concert done summoned some demons, dude. Get out of there, dude.
Get out of there. Did you see the teeth? Nah, man.
nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Okay, boss man.
£200 off for a family of 4.
Wait. Is there? Why didn't I see anybody in the driver's seat?
Every time it's something happening to women and children, kids coming up missing, they start promoting shit that don't matter, like Popeye's chicken sandwiches and shit.
Crazy, right? Crazy. What's up with ice cream trucks at night? I've seen a lot of these on TikTok lately. Y'all know what's going on with that?
The entire space is actually water. It might be water in a different...
What? They finally telling us what we've been telling y'all for how long? That space, it's water. Water's above, water's below. I don't know. Maybe he's going to say something else to kind of deter away from that. But you never really hear anybody say that. I don't even know who this guy is, though.
state, not H2O, but H3O2 or whatever other form of water that you can. We're only scratching the surface of the knowledge of what water is and how it can morph and form different phases of water. And what we do know, absolutely do know, is that NASA has been telling us for at least 30 years that space is filled with water. There's water everywhere in space. Now, if this is new to you, if you've not heard this before, then please watch one of my lectures, but I'll be doing a lot more presentations on this. And they've been saying this, putting this out over and over in press releases, how much water there is, and, supercluster galaxies shooting out bullets of water and water from Orion and water at the edge of our solar system, that our entire solar system is surrounded by water.
Look at him. Look at it. Look at what y'all parents did. See, this is why reading's supposed to be fundamental. Y'all don't even take the time out to read the instructions that's on the list that they give y'all to go school shopping. So y'all know the spray grounds backpack that everybody parents were buying the kids to start off in school, right? Apparently, the parents didn't get the memo. On the school list, it say clear book bags. Yes, clear. And they went and bought spray ground book bags. And now they kids don't have nothing to walk around and hold. You know what? The kids got to hold their stuff in their hands now.
I miss the days when all the parents were broke. And only like 2 or 3 kids could afford that. And they was the rich kids. Everybody else just got a regular book bag from Walmart or some. Just a regular little book bag. It look cool, right? Wear it on one shoulder. Wear my Birdman lugs. Just switch out the shoestring colors to match my shirt because I got a plain shirt on. Like, I miss the days when you could get fresh just putting some stuff together. Go to Family Dollar and get your little outfit. I mean, there are some people going to Walmart now and saying, hey, ain't nothing wrong with getting a Walmart outfit. But, like, these book bags are $100 at least, right? And each kid has one. Almost every kid has one.
Because the teacher took them. Now all the parents is at the school causing an uproar over some book bags. If y'all would have read the fine print, that's why they always send it out early. Y'all be trying to go school shopping last minute. They sent the school supply list out early. That gave y'all more than enough time to get y'all stuff. Now y'all parents at the school acting a fool. School just started 2 days ago. It ain't even been a week. I'm talking about the parents ready to fight the teachers, the principals. Shit, they ready to go to war with the security. Now I just know the kids are embarrassed. See, this is what happens when you want your kid to stand out. Just follow the rules. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all starting off with a clear book bag. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
Maybe in the middle of the year, then y'all can change y'all book bag. But the school just starting. So let me get this straight. Y'all complain about school supply being high. But then y'all turn around and buy an expensive spray ground book bag over the clear book bag, the cheap one. I just don't get it.
I just don't get it either.
Nothing beats a
Yo.
Jet2 holiday.
What is that?
Right now, you can save £50
What is
per
that?
person. That's too.
Nobody had a medical alarm go off, did you?
They always ruining something.
So this is in Virginia where all the missing cases have been. That's why the ice cream trucks are out there. At nighttime though? Nah, man. You know that thing that the cop had earlier? They rolled it out onto the street to pop the tires. We need some of those so somebody can go out and be like, hey, the ice cream truck's coming. Pop the tires, run up on them. What you doing? You ain't got no ice cream in this truck. Where the kids? That's what we need to do. Instead of just, he's out here. I seen one. Now we need to take action. That one don't even look like an ice cream truck. What the heck?
They're dumping something in the water system. It's called geospray, right in the neighborhood.
Geospray.
They got their white uniforms on.
Can't be healthy.
Poisoning. Could it be a poison? Say geospray. They're putting it into the sewer system. They're all right here. Geospray.
And ain't nobody gonna stop them.
Right here, Detroit, 7 Mile. They got some people just opening the bags and dumping it. Right here in Detroit. Geospray. You see they got the sewage open and they're dumping away. Right here, Detroit, Michigan.
After all the stuff that happened in Detroit or just in Michigan with the water, you would think you wouldn't just be dumping stuff into the sewage. I don't know what geospray is. I mean, it could be something good, but they had those hazmat suits on, masked up pretty decent, so I feel like it's not good for you.
Alright, so I'm at work, right? I'm on fucking Google Earth bullshitting. So, all y'all can agree that this is Antarctica, right? Right? Yep.
No.
Sure. Okay. So, if I go dead center of this motherfucker, where'd you go? Where'd you circle? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. This circle right here, like I said, this is clearly Antarctica. Alright, this fucking circle. Somebody needs to explain to me what the fuck is going on here. What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Did I just find Admiral Byrd's secret island? There's this plane, I guess. Just a fucking jet, just chilling.
Yo.
Somebody needs to
hold on.
explain this.
Right here. What is this? Why are there rings in the water? Right? What are those rings supposed to represent? And this is in Antarctica, right? Anybody seen the flat earth maps with the rings and the outer lands?
Did Google make a mistake? Did I catch it? I just want to know.
Yo. I always wonder who takes those pictures anyway. Like, is there a person that just walks around with a 360 camera all day? Like, all over the world, like every spot in the world? Random remote islands with this 360 camera and takes the pictures. I'm just curious because they be catching some crazy things on these cameras. I'd be so mad. What do you do? Ain't nothing you can do in a situation like this. Where you gonna pump the water to? Outside? Ain't it flooding out there too? Yo. Is that how they did it, y'all? Is that how we got, like, Angkor Wat? Think about Angkor Wat for a second and then look at that, right? The details that are carved into the stone at Angkor Wat look like they were carved with, I don't know what they could have been carved with, a pencil. And like they was cutting into butter with a pencil. That's how detailed it is. The only way it could have been done, in my opinion, is laser or some type of laser technology. Here it goes. Do you think it was done by lasers or by hand, like chisel? Yo. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Dang, it was like a tornado, huh? That's messed up. Feel bad for whoever was involved in that. Yo.
Are they using pedigree to make the chopped
About
cheese?
four. Yes, half and half if it's possible. Why is that, let me zoom in on it. Move over, Mako. Why is that dog food over there? That's how y'all make the chopped cheese? With the dog food? On dog food, man. See it? Dog food. That's how you make chopped cheese? It's okay.
Oh, nah.
You see, when you talking shit, man. That's what you do, I know. Somebody living here, no, money for here. When you made the chopped cheese, you did that. You see, now you talking shit.
That's nasty as fuck.
You don't want to see what's on the other side of it.
Yo. How? It's just hidden behind the wall? Who would do that and why? That looked like an old world, not old world, I guess, but an older war map. That's what that looked like to me, with different signals that can beam to certain stations and submarines, man. But it is a lot of crazy stuff going on out here in today's time. We've got ice cream trucks in Virginia, especially with all the kids missing. We have random shirts that have crazy stuff on them. Check your children's clothes if you're buying kids clothes out here. So I don't know what to say about the world at this time. We are living in a very chaotic time. But at the end of the day, these are the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.